at SEMA 2007 in the Hot Wheels booth, and with me is Alec from Hot Wheels. He's the Director of Design. Alec, why don't you tell me a little bit about what Hot Wheels does here at SEMA?
Today we're here to celebrate our 40th anniversary, and we're kicking it off with a brand new product line called the Hot Wheels Designers Challenge.
All right, now I've got to ask, do you guys get inspiration from some of the cars that you've seen here over past years to do new vehicles?
Oh, absolutely. When Hot Wheels first started in 1968, the reason why it came about was that was the hot thing in cars back then, was muscle cars and custom car culture. And we basically looked at that trend and said, wow, you know, that's really cool. Kids haven't been exposed to this. And we really brought it to the kids.
Do you get a lot of guys coming in the booth telling you that they got their inspiration to build their hot rod or their custom car from coming in seeing your cars?
Oh, absolutely. I think a lot of it is about feeling that passion. When they were children, they played with our cars, and to this day, they're probably still trying to figure out a way of how to make their real car look like their little car that they had as a kid. And that kind of thing, it's hard to put a price on that.
So, Alec, how did you get started here at Hot Wheels?
Well, actually, my dad was a designer back in the 70s for Hot Wheels, and he always brought his work home. And he was sketching cars, and there were all these really cool Hot Wheels toys that he would bring home. And I just thought, hey, all dads do that, right? Not so. And of course, having been surrounded by that, he taught me how to draw cars. I actually picked it up pretty well. I think I'm a pretty good car drawer and designer. And so I kind of chose that as a career.
Wow, so you had all these little cars at home, you're playing with them, and you just kind of wanted to follow in Dad's footsteps.
Yeah, absolutely, and he was also very much a car enthusiast and a custom car guy. He loved fast cars and powerful cars, and I don't think I really had a choice really in the matter. It was in my blood, so to speak, and I can't imagine doing anything else where I'm not surrounded by cars in some way, shape, or form.
So are you a car guy yourself?
Absolutely. I have a 65 Mustang that I'm working on right now. It's going a little slow, a lot slower than I would like it to be, but it is fun. It's something for me to do on the weekends. I have a little boy that's growing up, and he actually loves the car as well. So it's a really cool thing to do with your family, and it's just the most fun thing I can think of to do on the weekends.
That's great. We hear that you got a SEMA scholarship. Is that true?
That's right. When I was at Art Center studying for my transportation major to be a car designer, I just applied for a scholarship, and it just so happened to be a SEMA scholarship. And for me, it was actually the first time I had ever heard of SEMA. And now we're here. It's very appropriate for us to be here today talking about Hot Wheels, the 40th anniversary, and the Designers Challenge. Sort of circular. It wasn't intentional, but it worked out okay.
Okay, so what's the best part about your job?
The best part about my job is being surrounded by cars all the time. We do a lot of, I have a lot of very talented car designers that work for me. We're always talking about cars. We're always trying to figure out a new way to do a new cool car, or a fantasy car, or some other custom car. And it's just fun. Every day I want to come in and I'm surrounded by cars and car culture. I mean, wouldn't you think that'd be a fun job?
Oh, yeah. What is the best car, in your opinion, that you guys think you've created since you've been with the company?
Well, I think all of our cars are great. Personally, I get to do a couple of cars a year, and one of my favorite cars is called the Whipped Creamer 2. And I know it's a strange name, but what's really cool about the car is it's the second version of the car that my dad did. My dad did the first car when he was here in the 70s.
Wow, that's kind of cool, carrying on the legacy.
Yeah.
Well, Alec, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for letting us take up some time here at Hot Wheels. I'm Amber Getz, and we'll see you on the Hub Garage.